Hi Lisa, it's Katie. I am reporting to you live from apartment 12K, Midtown Park Avenue, Manhattan, New York, with my blog assignment, which was to list 5 times I felt scared in that self-preservation kind of way. I actually had a really hard time with this assignment. I came up with 4 things that basically work. So let's get on it. Blog assignment. Number 1, going down the log flume with Sarah, my niece, when she was 3. Her dad, my brother-in-law, seemed sort of invested in her doing that, and I was the daredevil one who got elected. So we got on this log flume, and we started, going around. And, at first, it's just the 2 of us in the thing, so it's very empty. We're sitting right up front, which seemed like the right thing to do. And it goes along and it goes down like a little thing, and then there's like fun little splashes, and she's like, "This is fun, Aunt Katie." And then we started going up the big hill to the big one, and I'm sure you guys have all can remember this. Like, you go up, the conveyor belt kind of catches you, and it starts clicking, 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 and like there's all this work being put in to get you higher and higher and higher and higher. And as we were going up and reaching the top, I suddenly recalled vividly how steep those hills are when you go down. And like, the scary thing about log flumes is not that it just splashes you at the end, it's that when you're going down, it feels like you're going at a straight down. Like, it feels like you're gonna fall out of that fake log that you're sitting in. The only thing that keeps you in is that you're grown up enough to hold on and hold yourself. And I realized that I had this little precious 3-year-old child who is my niece and who is my sister's daughter in front of me, and if I fucked up, and if like somehow I lost a grip on her, she wasn't gonna hold on. Like, she could just tumble out and die. And we were at this fucking amusement park, and her father had made us get on this log flume, and like, the chance that I was about to kill my niece was very present. And so I said, okay, Sarah, as we were still going up, click, 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 getting to the top where you like teeter over the edge. Sarah, I want you to hold on with one hand the side of the boat as hard as you can, okay? And the other hand, I want you to hold on to me as hard as you can. And, okay, just like this. You hold on here, and then I wrapped one arm all the way around her stomach, like cinched her into me, and then I held my hand on the other edge of the boat and sort of braced my feet. And then I said, Sarah, when we start going over the top, we're about to go over a really, really big hill. It's going to be really steep, and I want you to scream as loud as you can, and I'm going to scream as loud as I can on the way down. And I told her that because I knew that I was going to scream, because I was fucking terrified, and I figured if she was also screaming, that wouldn't scare her. Like, I didn't want to scare her. And so we like tipped over the edge, and we started going down, and I held on and held on and held on, and we made it down. But it's still really upsetting to talk about. Like, yeah. And that moment lasted forever, and it made me very angry afterwards. And then we got to the bottom, and Sarah was like, Mommy, I don't ever want to do that again. Oh, it was terrible. Okay, number 2. I'm in high school, also an amusement park memory. At Bell's Amusement Park, there was this thing called Phantasmagoria. That was this thing, cart you rode around, and all the cool kids would get out in the middle of it and run around and switch cars. So I wanted to do that too, even though I wasn't a cool kid. But I didn't know when to do it, and so I got out at the wrong time, and it was pitch black, and like, I took a step, and there was nothing under my foot. And I caught myself, like I stepped back in time, but that moment was really terrifying, because I could have fallen into gears or mechanics and died, or it could have been just like 6 inches down. I have no idea. I'll never know. Number 3. Oh, I have to say that breaking up with Barbara was one of those moments when I was terrified. And, like, everything kind of came apart in pictures and views, and started moving really slowly, and I got very sensitized and aware of what I was doing. And then the last one was actually prepping. When I was on my directing fellowship, we had to present, we had to pitch shows, and we had half an hour to prepare. And I was doing a play by Eugene O'Neill, Moon for the Misbegotten, and I was very unfamiliar with the play, and so reading it and coming up with that pitch, I knew my time was so short that every minute or so I would look up at the clock, and it like stretched time out in this really incredible way, because each minute became enough time for me to do what I needed to do. Like it took like a minute for me to sort of come up with these thoughts, and then a minute to write the defense, and then a minute, like time really, that's the point in my life where time was most fluid, like it really stretched out. I think I made that 30 minutes last like 2.5 hours. Okay, sorry this one was so long. I'll talk to you later. Bye.